The path from Pimlico has barely left her boots when the next folder finds her desk. Investigator Mara Venn returns to the narrow room above the archive in Anshara, the mist pooling in the terraced streets exactly as she left it. She is not the same. She will not yet admit it. She uncaps her pen, tells herself this one will be simpler, and opens the file. A soldier, an avalanche, a man the mountain forgot to kill. The report is military, clipped, and old. 11 years ago, a patrol crossed a high pass when the slope let go above them, a wall of snow carrying 100 men's weight in a single heartbeat. 9 soldiers vanished beneath it. 1 walked out. The Survivors Bureau filed it as luck, but the man himself said something stranger in his statement, a single line the clerk underlined twice. I saw it coming slowly enough to step aside. That alone would have stayed buried. But last month, near a waterfall 2 days east, a rope bridge gave way beneath a column of pilgrims. By every account, it should have been a massacre. Instead, a quiet man already on the far bank moved before the first plank fell and pulled 3 people back from a death that was already arriving. The witnesses disagree on much and agree on one impossible detail. For him, they say, the bridge fell slowly. Mara was a forensic analyst once, and the analyst in her has a tidy word for this: tachypsychia. The brain, flooded with adrenaline, lays down memory so densely that time seems to stretch. A trick of recording, not of clocks. She has read the studies. She believes them. And yet, since Pimlico, a small uninvited part of her now adds 3 words to every certainty. And yet, perhaps, she resents those words. She packs anyway. She gathers the old tools, recorder, 2 cameras, a notebook already half full of a wolf and a girl she still cannot fully explain. The man lives now at the Hollow of 10,000 Breaths, a cave behind a waterfall where the valley's serious practitioners go to train. Soldiers and monks, she thinks, do not usually share an address. The pairing nags at her the whole way out the gate, the way a wrong note nags a tuned ear. The way to the hollow follows water uphill. The trail clings to a river that grows louder as it falls until the air itself is wet and trembling. Mara walks into a sound so constant it stops being sound and becomes a kind of silence. Soaked prayer flags hang heavy from the cliffs. She notices her own breathing without meaning to, quick and shallow from the climb, and for no reason she can name, tries to slow it. It does not slow. The hollow announces itself as a curtain of white falling off the edge of the world, and behind it, a darkness that is somehow inhabited. A worn path leads in behind the water. The roar drops away the moment she steps through, swallowed by stone, and the quiet on the other side is so sudden it rings. Lamplight. Damp rock smoothed by centuries of hands. The smell of butter lamps and cold mineral air. People come here, she realizes, to listen to themselves. A young attendant receives her with tea and the wary courtesy these places keep for outsiders. When Mara says the name, Captain Ren Oso, something settles over the room. Not awe exactly, more the careful quiet you give a man who has seen too much. He does not perform, the attendant warns her. He does not explain. He breathes, and things that should be fast become slow enough to survive. You may watch. He will not mind. He may not even notice. At the center of the hollow, on a single cushion worn smooth as a river stone, a man sits with his back to her. Broad shoulders, a soldier's stillness, gray threading dark hair. He is not meditating in any picture book way. He simply sits and breathes, long and slow, and the whole cave seems to keep time with him. Mara sets down her satchel without a sound. Tomorrow she will start the clock on him. Tonight she only watches a man breathe and cannot look away.